The rusted shell of this abandoned double-decker bus stands quietly inside the desolate industrial storage yard.
Years of neglect have deteriorated the exterior panels, while leaving the underlying heavy steel chassis completely intact.
Engineers begin the ambitious project by carefully removing the decayed roof to expose the internal seating grid.
Workers dismantle the old interior fixtures using heavy machinery to prepare the base for vertical structural expansion.
The engine compartment requires complete restoration before any additional weight can be added to the primary frame.
Heavy-duty welding machines fuse new carbon steel support beams directly onto the original lower floor chassis.
Sparks illuminate the dark workshop as technicians reinforce the foundational axles to bear 5 stories of weight.
Pneumatic suspension systems are carefully installed underneath the rear wheels to ensure maximum stability during high winds.
The new internal skeleton begins to rise vertically above the original second floor of the transit vehicle. Massive steel pillars are bolted securely into the reinforced floorboards to create the primary load-bearing frame.
Workers meticulously measure the vertical clearance requirements for the planned 5-story towering glass architectural motorhome structure. Cranes carefully lower the crossbeams into position above the 3rd level to connect the exterior support columns.
The structural integrity of the newly formed 3rd floor undergoes rigorous stress testing with heavy concrete blocks.
Thick diagonal steel braces are welded across the framework to prevent lateral sway when the vehicle moves.
Construction moves upward as the 4th floor platform is secured using industrial-grade titanium bolts and brackets.
The skeletal tower now reaches nearly 50 feet into the air above the original vintage bus chassis.
Specialized aerodynamic testing is simulated to ensure the towering vehicle will remain upright during standard highway driving.
The 5th floor roof deck is finally framed out using lightweight but incredibly strong aerospace-grade aluminum. An intricate network of internal plumbing pipes is routed upwards through the central core of the structure.
Electricians carefully thread high-voltage copper wiring alongside the structural beams to power all 5 upcoming levels.
Thick layers of advanced thermal insulation are packed tightly between the steel framing of the lower levels.
Suction cranes gently lift the massive pink glass sheets toward the waiting steel grid of the exterior.
Industrial sealants are applied along the metallic edges to ensure completely waterproof seams between each glass panel.
The vibrant pink hue reflects natural sunlight while maintaining strict privacy for the interior spaces through tinting.
Workers secure the heavy glass using precision-engineered retaining clips that allow for slight movement during travel.
The 1st floor living area begins to take shape behind the newly installed pink, transparent protective walls. Custom-cut floorboards made from sustainable bamboo are laid down over the reinforced steel base-level foundation.
A state-of-the-art driver command center is seamlessly integrated into the front of the motorhome.
Digital diagnostic screens replace traditional analog gauges to monitor the immense mechanical systems.
The original steering wheel is modified to control the significantly heavier and taller mobile architectural glass structure.
High-capacity water storage tanks are ingeniously concealed beneath the primary floorboards to maximize internal vertical space.
A compact utility spiral staircase is fabricated from lightweight metal to connect the 1st and 2nd floors.
The 2nd level transitions into a modern culinary space, featuring custom stainless steel appliances and ventilation hoods.
Cabinetry must be securely locked into the wall framing to prevent any movement while the bus travels.
Ambient LED lighting strips are embedded beneath the kitchen counters to create a smooth, calming visual atmosphere.
The pink glass exterior bathes the entire 2nd floor in a warm and distinctively bright rosy glow. Thick acoustic dampening materials are installed within the ceiling cavity to absorb road noise and mechanical vibrations. A secondary floating staircase leads upward to the third floor, where the primary sleeping quarters are located. Smart glass technology allows the transparent pink windows to turn completely opaque at the push of buttons.
The master bed framework is welded directly to the floor beams to ensure absolute stability during motion.
Motorized blackout shades descend smoothly over the massive exterior windows to provide darkness for the sleeping residents. An integrated climate control system pushes cool air silently through hidden ceiling vents on the third level. The fourth level is completely dedicated to an expansive viewing lounge, wrapped entirely in vibrant pink glass. Furniture on this floor is magnetically anchored to the hidden subfloor to prevent any unexpected lateral shifting. A central gyroscope mechanism subtly counteracts the swaying motion of the towering vehicle to prevent internal dizziness. Polished concrete flooring on the fourth level provides a stark, minimalist contrast to the colorful exterior glass. Structural silicone adhesive is meticulously applied around the panoramic windows to eliminate microscopic air and water leaks.
Soundproof glass ensures the tranquil environment inside remains undisturbed by exterior traffic or heavy industrial construction noise.
The fifth and final floor reveals a retractable roof mechanism that creates an open-air observation deck.
Hydraulic pistons smoothly lift the top glass canopy to expose the interior space entirely to the sky.
Weather-resistant decking materials are installed to withstand exposure to rain and intense sunlight on the roof. Solar panels are seamlessly integrated into the remaining solid roof sections to generate sustainable off-grid electricity. A sophisticated rainwater collection system funnels precipitation down through hidden channels into the primary holding tanks below. The exterior facade receives a final chemical polish to maximize the brilliant shine of the pink glass.
Massive diesel engines are started for the very first time to test the updated powertrain mechanics thoroughly.
The deep rumble of the engine vibrates through the floorboards as the vehicle prepares for initial movement.
Laser alignment tools. Exterior cameras are mounted at all corners to provide the driver with a complete three-dimensional view. The automated leveling jacks are retracted upward into the undercarriage as the vehicle shifts its entire weight. Slowly, the massive pink motorhome rolls forward out of the industrial hangar and into the bright daylight.
The sheer scale of the 5-story vehicle dwarfs all standard automobiles currently parked in the lot.
Sunlight catching the pink glass creates a brilliant geometric reflection across the surrounding concrete construction yard surfaces.
Engineers carefully monitor external stress gauges as the vehicle completes its first tight turn on the pavement.
The advanced pneumatic suspension actively adjusts the air pressure to keep the incredibly tall structure perfectly balanced. Interior sound monitors confirm that the ambient noise levels remain perfectly quiet despite the massive diesel engine. Automated environmental systems balance the internal humidity to prevent condensation from forming on the expansive glass panels.
The driver activates the smart glass feature, causing the entire structure to cycle from transparent to opaque.
The fifth floor pop-up terrace is deployed while the vehicle remains stationary in the testing area.
Telescopic handrails rise automatically along the edges of the roof to provide safety for the rooftop visitors.
A heavy-duty exterior elevator system is tested on the rear facade for external access when parked. The pink architectural marvel begins its journey down a private testing track to evaluate higher speed stability.
Wind tunnel data is compared directly with live sensor readouts gathered during the physical highway speed trials.
The chassis demonstrates remarkable rigidity as the motorhome smoothly navigates a series of intentional swerving maneuver tests.